And a very good evening to the collective. I hope everybody is well on this beautiful Thursday evening. This evening, collective, we'll be looking into you versus them. Sike sibone ukuthi kwenzakalani between you nesinqanda. You nesinqanda mathe sakho. Sibone izinto ukuthi zihamba njani this evening. Hopefully everything is going well between the two of you. Thokoza there to Lioness, to Ntabi, to Ria S, to Mel, to, is it, Sajo. Hopefully I said your name right. Thokozani Bandabadala. Thank you so much, everybody, for the likes and the shares and the follows and the gifts. You guys are absolutely amazing. I do believe we are still in the Sagittarius Moon Collective. And the moon is traversing here, moving from Capricorn and going into Aquarius this evening. All right. Thokoza there to Ponzo, to Lebu, to Candy Floss, to Specie, to Lady DK1, to Didi, to Dumi, to Dogotela, to Sipogazi. Thank you so much. To Judy, Thokozani Bandabadala. Okay. Now, today we'll get into the meat and bones of what's happening between you and your person. All right. So, goes there to Candy Floss. Thank you for that beautiful gift. So, goes to Ingrid, to Royalty, to Sipogazi, to Ndaloyami, to LOML. Let me grab my beverage. To Pagat, to Mariam, to Lirato Leila. Thokozani Bandabadala. Without any further ado, the energy surrounding the collective, still feeling that you guys are still having the strong urge to rethink plans, reevaluating people, places, and things in and around your immediate circle. Hey! And reviewing still the systems, your finances, your business structures here, and life direction. Getting into your zodiac signs here and your messages here from the universe here. Aries, a conversation opens a path that you didn't know exists. Taurus, steady effort begins showing visible results. Gemini, your voice carries unusual influence. Use it wisely during this period. Cancer, an emotional realization helps you make a practical decision. Leo, someone notices your work, even if they haven't spoken up yet. Virgo, a plan starts making sense after recent confusion. Libra, relationships reveal where energy is being reciprocated and where it isn't. Scorpio, something hidden becomes into view here, giving you a strategic advantage. Sagittarius, the future feels closer than it did a week ago. Capricorn, a burden rather becomes lighter once you stop carrying it alone. Aquarius, the spotlight slowly moves towards you and your ideas. Finally, my fishies, the Pisces, your intuition is accurate. Verify it with facts before acting. Thank you so much, everybody, for the likes and the shares and the follows and the gifts. You guys are absolutely amazing. Kicking off today's reading, Bandabadala, with the Astro Dice, we've got the placements there of the first house. We've got Cancer. We also have is that Mercury? Yeah, that is Mercury. And then we also have here in the numerology the base number 6 here. Looking at this energies that are shared between you and your person here, that gives me the energetic confidence here that presently for you collective, I'm also seeing the 6 of Wands with this base number 6. There's some form of spotlight that is on you at the present moment in time. All right. So far as your presentation or identity is being seen here presently into the world. All right. The first house says here, the matters here begin with you. Almost saying here, choose yourself. Whatever is happening here between you and your person, choose yourself here, collective. All right. First house, we all know that it speaks about, also looking after your physical health. For 1 or 2 of you here, don't allow a deteriorating situation here to linger on unnecessarily, is the energy that I'm getting here between you and your person. All right. Beautiful. Looking at Piscean energy, the Cancerian energy between the 2 of you, that energy gives me the energy of you still being nurturing to this union here, still being very protective of the union as well. All right. I am feeling you being rather very intuitive around what's happening here between you and your person. Yeah, lots of healing, lots of nurturing here. Also trying to get to a place here where you need some clarity, which we'll get to here. There could be an aspect here for 1 or 2 of you here where you could be very hypersensitive during this period here. When these energies mix here with Mercury here, there's a lot of thinking here. Mercury is a bit of a testing energy between you and your person here. And it seems like it could be a challenge here in communication, but let's look at how these energies are going to interact here between the 2 of you here. With the new base number of 6 here, you really want to almost try your best here to save things here. But let us see here what's happening here between you and your person this evening. How nisasene pride. Hello there to Babalo, to Sivu. Uria Esat, yes, Mdomdala, it's already resonating. Tagoza there to CB, to Queen Bree, to Tabileko, to Stembi, Le Promise, to Lola, to Izzy. Thank you so much, everybody, for the likes and the shares and the follows and the gifts. You guys are absolutely amazing. To Gloria, to BK, to Buntle. I just want to see these energies Zenoni too, so that I have a clear understanding. Ooh, that's not nice. That is not nice. So there was a relationship that I'm channeling now, currently. Hey, I'm hearing maybe for 1 or 2 of you, you could feel there could be a dark cloud that is following you or your union here at the present moment in time. With this abandoned card here, left out walking alone, feeling cold. I am seeing a stonewalling energy here. I am seeing silence here. I would not be surprised if you guys said to me, hey, Gogo, asikhulumisani njengamanje. Njengoba usakhuluma nje mntomdala, asikhulumisani nje njengamanje. All right, let's look at the energies here. Currently, we are not talking. We are not talking. I wonder. And your person doesn't want to talk at this moment. Okay, we've got the Ace of Wands to the 3 of Cups. Well, that's interesting. That is interesting. Well, it seems as if they are hitting one energy yakho kuqala. Let's see your energy as well. Siwaqhathanise lana sibone ukuthi what's happening here between the 2 of you, between you and your beloved Sanganda Mate here, because I don't believe that energy is at face value. Yeah, that's what I was thinking here. Go to your energy will give me an indication of what kwenzakalani la. between the two of you here. Your energy is very clear here, collective. You are making a decision here. You are uncertain if the juice is worth the squeeze. Whenever I see the Seven of Pentacles in your energy, that says to me you are re-evaluating, you're assessing your position here in this union here. I feel that you both feel abandoned by each other. I feel very much quite strongly because of the two allure style that you're both triggering each other at a very deep level here. At a very deep level here. And there was an interesting message that I got from Spirit earlier while I was still thinking about this live here, speaking about, your person here, collective, feels that they are acting in a benevolent manner towards you here. Whereas in essence, you're seeing it as malevolence in your interpretation of their actions towards you, which can be tantamount, to the top three unfortunate culprits here of, borderline narcissism, sociopathism, as well as, psychopathic in nature here. That could be the energy here that you're experiencing here. Ngazile ukuthi uRia uzobuza ukuthi hawu gogo sefuna sikhipha ama-dictionary manje masila ku-live. And angeke ngiyitoli-ke ihlezi njalo. So I feel here in the recent past here, when things were happening here between you and your person, this was a very healing union that you're experiencing here. And I feel that you gave this person multiple chances, right? Usipata Gogo, we are both psychos. Yeah. Hello, Embelet. Hi, Gogo, you're on another level. And about no ngayidoligi. Ngizathi mangiyiposta futhi you look those words up those. Injalo. Kuthiwa Gogo, that's a lot of English for after 8 in the evening. Hey, Yazini. But we continue. We continue here, collective. We continue sihlabela mgama here. I do feel here that you guys were swapping roles here, being the runner-chaser dynamic. It would seem here that you were doing a lot of chasing here, trying to really repatriate is the word that I'm feeling and hearing here in this energy as I see. You gave it a lot of time. And as things stand namanje, the silence that you guys are having between the two of you, you withdrawing your energy, it's almost you observing ukuthi uzoyenza njani emakhosini tudanisile, right? Uria esathi Gogo, I know that word. Which word? Which word? Queen Briat, very true, Gogo. I took a back seat. Udelat, yes, I did, and I am exhausted. Gogo, apologizing even if when we are not wrong. Yeah. Candy Floss, Gogo, that's just the extreme opposite interpretation of our energies and actions there. Not at all, unless it's with regards to this reading, nothing personal. Sizabona sipati, we'll look into the reading here. Kamakude to Ndalo ya to Umandlovu. Yes, Mdumdala, like why couldn't he act right? We could have been perfect. So I guess more than why he didn't act right. But I feel that your person is feeling rather abandoned right now during how things have happened here. You're saying to me here, in the middle of your reading here, hey, Gogo, that essence layer of abandonment, that feeling of rejection, that feeling there of being left out, walked out on, that stonewalling, in as much as you've pulled back your energy, you're feeling that this person is also rejecting you by not coming towards you. As such, you with this running energy here, which is now paradoxal to where you were initially here, now I saw one, I would know, let me just pack my bags here and seek shelter here. But I don't see you seeking shelter in essence here, collective. I still see you in the Nine of Wands energy. This energy shows me that yes, you're upset. Yes, you don't have any trust in this anymore, but you still have one more try in you, one more forgiven. I'm forgive. But what I do see here is that this person definitely hurt you here. This person here definitely hurt you. That's why you're withdrawing your energy and you're being very prideful towards this person as things stand. Yeah, now where they are. Overall, they're saying here, these feelings to me here, Gogo, are happening concurrently all at once. It's nothing like this is where this started, this is where I am, this is where I'm going in the future. Your person is experiencing all of these energies simultaneously all at once. Your person is under severe stress that they're hiding away from you. When you look at the stress card here, because they're too lazy, too lazy. Abafuna ubone ukuthi yini le abastressayo. It's almost like they are unable to really bagonyuluke ngesizulu bayikhiphe lento esesifubeni sabo ezokwazi ukuthi isikhanyisele ukuthi yini kanye lena ebahluphayo, right? And while I'm still there, I just want to pop into a conversation between you and your person right now. What would your person say and what would you say as well? So this is your energy towards your person here. I feel you're letting go. Yay, of course. You're letting go here. You're saying here to me here, collective. Mina ngiyayeka manje. Mina ngiyayeka manje ngoba ngikhathele ukulwa nawe. Ngikhathele to play mental games with you. I'm tired of competing for your time, your energy. I'm tired of going around and around. There seems to be a lot of people here that, for one or two of you, that could be involved in your relationship. Now, these can be third-party energies. They don't necessarily have to be romantic. But I do see here there is external influences here and interferences here between the two of you. Thokoza the Black Spider. Yena uthini umuntu wakho? They are going to hold their tongue. Oh gosh. I don't like the Seven of Swords. I don't like the Seven of Swords there at the bottom there. But looking at the energies here, your person is in an introspective energy as things stand. They're almost saying to me, before they come towards you and take any action, because they do want to take action, they're taking this time here to think. All right, what is your response to them thinking here? I wonder. Uthiwa athule aze afe. Wow. All right, your response to the silence here is that, well, you're going to continue doing you here, right? I feel that for one or two of you, you could be quite spiteful towards this person here, garnering attention from the very people here that could have been being a problem here between the two of you here. For one or two of you, you're going to be nasty. I do see that. For one or two of you here, you are going to be focusing on yourself. You're going to be focusing here on all things that are going here, that are gathering a lot of attention here, right? They're going to pretend like they don't exist. You're also going to be on your high horse is what I see here. It's going to be very difficult for them to actually engage with your energies here. How do they respond? Still the same, stressed out here. Feeling like there isn't a way forward here for the two of you. I feel a lot of your person here is in their head. Your person here is in their head. Is that, yes, Gogo, I'm going to pretend like they don't exist. Okay, your closing words here. It was there too. Mariama. Sending that I love you so much, Gogo, and ice cream. Togoza mdumdala. All right, your response to their stress, you want the truth. You want the truth. You're saying to me here, everything can happen here, but all that you want here is the truth here and nothing but the truth. I think you're at the point where you want to you're almost saying here, I want to confront the devil that is pulling the both of you apart here. You want to get to the source, Gemanje, of these fights here. You're tired of beating around the bush. You're tired of giving it time. You're tired of being the one that is always being understanding. You're tired of being the bigger person here. You're saying to me here, collective, it's time. And this person here with this hermit card, kuningi akufihlayo. Kuningi akufihlayo. Hey, Umanjo, umphupeka i-3 mntu omdala. The energy is tiring. Wow. Is that yes, Gogo, I want the truth. Yeah, so yes, ego. I see the ego here. There's the pride, there's the ego, there's the arrogance there. I feel you both share the same energy here. And you guys want to find out exactly what are they hiding, and they are going to frustrate you. They are going to frustrate you here because I see this person here not wanting to take any action towards you here in a way of applying or asserting their boundaries towards you, and almost also remaining in this elusive energy there where they're going to embody here this Virgo energy with the Hermit, as well as this Piscean energy here with the Hanged Man. Maybe dealing here with a Capricorn, strong Virgo, strong Pisces energy here in this reading. For one or two of you, your person is hiding a whole family here. It's almost like they are caught in between a rock and a hard place. It doesn't have to be, right? 10 of Cups here can be anything, but it's predominantly synonymous with a family unit here, right? And shame, man, you still want this person. What you don't see coming here, collective, is that you may break the silence here. If there is no contact here between the two of you, what you don't see coming here is that you'll be the one, and as much as you've promised yourself, ngeke nje koko ngibreak le silence, le low contact, uzafuna kube uye oza kimi, I actually see you doing that. That's what you don't see coming here. All right, the energy surrounding your person, look at that. 3 of Cups is third party energy, and the moon, that's not a good combination there. That is not a good combination as things stand. But what we do know at the present moment is that your person here, as they were saying a little bit earlier here, they are experiencing all these energies all at once. They're experiencing a lot of stress. There's a lot of there's a lot of obscurity here with this cloudy judgment here, being elusive here, being stressed out. They're not in a good mental space. And it does give an energy of somebody who's maybe trying to pull things all together here, trying to act strong here in your presence. But there's almost like a tower that is happening here in their energy. They still feel, there's an energy here for the both of you to still, iParliament ayikavalwa. It's not off bounds as things stand, right? But it's not available either as things stand because you guys are not talking here. Your person is spying a lot on you here, but they can't shake this connection here. And as much as they may be acting and performing for you, there's a strong pull here between the two of you here. And Mercury is also about lessons here. I do feel that there is this perpetual tension here that this person builds within you here. Almost comes across as this person living rent-free in your mind here. You're always thinking, what are they up to, Gogo? Why athula? Why anyamalala lo muntu lona? Why lo muntu lona angabi straight? Kuthiwa gogo, hey, I'm stressed, ngiyalala, usale kahle, awulale kahle mntu omdala. Uriya esathi yes, izathi no more spying, account deleted. No, they're spying on you. Uriya esathi yes gogo, we haven't went to parliament. Iyabonakala here. Uriya, he told me that his work is really stressing him out. I know your person is quite stressed out, and there's almost like an energy that wants to show itself here. It's almost like they're trying to conceal this energy. But ingadiphume. I don't know. Okay, let's get into the tarot here. Ngibone kahle ukuthi what exactly is happening here between you and your person. Thank you so much, everybody, for the likes and the shares and the follows and the gifts. You guys are absolutely amazing. I namhlanje we're going to go into the original Rider-Waite deck here, my first deck of the tarot. Haven't used it in a very long time. Spirit, clear, concise messages, please, for my collective. What do they need to know for their highest and greatest good? Definitely, there's a lot of feelings, yes. They can't shake you. And as much as they are pretending, they can't shake you. They can't shake you. So, new beginnings here. You know, the biggest challenge that you're experiencing, the both of you right now, is that you're really contemplating about, do we redo this? Do we give it a second try? And if we do, will it be for the best? You know, when the full energy is in this position here, it gives me the indication that you're now aware of who you're dealing with here. Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting here. Three of Cups was in the beginning. Look at that. Look at that. Currently, this is the past. This is what's happening currently. There's something here that's either coming to an end or transforming here in your union, or needing transformation as things stand. And definitely there will be some form of offer that is made by a person back to you. I do feel here that your person is either very immature or young. You know, every time I do see the Page of Cups, it gives me that energy there, which lo muntu lo dila naye is either very immature or very young. At the very same time, we did see that trickery card. I always associate the Page of Cups as well with an insidious offer. Right? If not that, it does also speak about a procreative energy here, where there is a child involved here between the two of you. And this is a future energy, meaning that at the present moment you may say, no, Gogo, there's no children here between the two of us. Maihleli saw this energy here. Iti kuwe, should you go in, there's a high probability as well ukuthi kungavela ingane. Right? Yeah, you're single right now. Definitely single. Whoever I'm channeling right now, you are as single gets. You are as single gets. You're saying to me here, and I am loving it, Coco. You haven't been so happy in a long time, right? But at the very same time, I do see you thinking about your person, right? Look at that. Your advice here is to really speak to this person here and clear the air. We're going to go back and really go deeper into the energy here. But angimthandi lo Page of Wands as an external influence here. Overall outcome here, no, this person is going to stress you out. Bottom of the deck, what you don't see coming here is that they could be planning here ukuthi bakchithele nomuntu here. Angithandi your energy, especially with this Page of Wands energy. So in the recent past here, I see there was a lot of jovial energy here between you and your person, right? Three of Cups speaks about you guys going out, living the life, mingling with other people. Things were working very beautifully here between the two of you. There wasn't an aspect of doubt. There wasn't an aspect here of you guys feeling untoward towards each other. There was a strong energy here of you guys blending well. I'm hearing for one or two of you even blended families here. So maybe you both had children externally of each other here. For one or two of you, it went to a point where even those kids, bayazana, you know, DK licious. Always style at yes, umdomdala. Lioness said, hey, Coco, he impregnated someone, hence we broke up. Cynthia, hey, mdomdala, I have been stalking him with a fake account. Oh, yo, I miss him, honestly. The low style feeling it, hey, it's all true, mdomdala. This feels like it's your reading here. and made me laugh so much, says Ria here. Candy Floss are planning to cheat on me. Oh, Betuna. Yeah, but it seems like it's a very stressful environment here. Those are there to Sbong and Nontogozo. All right. If you'd like a reading, Wandabadala, do send me a direct message. I will respond with the different tiers that are available, and we'll take it from there, the one that suits you best. I'm hearing, and then things, when things started to take a pear shape, they started to take a pear shape very quickly here, is what I'm getting here from Spirit Uguti. There was almost an instant shift here. It wasn't a gradual thing that slowly over time changed and became, pear shape. No, it went good, and then it went from good to instantaneously not good anymore. Right? And at the present moment in time, you're feeling here that there definitely needs to be a transformation or an end. Let me clarify this death card here. There's a lot of confusion, though, in the energy, and this is why I feel for the most of you, and as much as it is over, and my fun one or two of you could also still be looking at new options with the Seven of Cups, there's still a lot of confusion here in and around your energetic confluence as to saying, kahle kahle kwenzakalani. That's why you showed me that King of Swords, that Queen of Swords energy, is that you've cut this person off, but there's still an interest to finding out the truth here. Things you're saying to me here, no, Gogo, on my side. Yeah, Candy Floss said it true, Gogo. He flipped the script without warning. Lewis style at yes, 360 out of nowhere. I see that. I see that. Gogo, I thought I was in a relationship. Kanti Luto. See, but when he comes back, I'm going to be a good girl and stop being childish. All right, Queen Briat, that was how our relationship was, Mdomdala. Very fun every time we were together. All right, let's get into the meat and bones again. Why is the death card here, Spirit? All right. Yeah, you're still saying here, I want the truth. I want the truth and nothing but the truth. If this person here is playing games here with you, the Three of Pentacles as well could be synonymous here with third-party energy here. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be a platonic connection here, but it does speak about maybe this person here using a lot of distractions here. They could be saying to me here, hey, Gogo, lo muntu lo uye ejimini kayi-2 a day, kodwa ama-results angiwaboni. Uyakayi-2 manje ejimini, day and night, kodwa ama-results wona angiwaboni. This could have been somebody here who says here, no, they are staying, they've got projects to finish or they've got deadlines to meet. So they spend a lot of time there in the office and unable to then to come back to you. Right? There could be an energetic conference here where you may feel they were almost deliberately spending time with other people. Because they're to yogi, spending time with other people, places and things, and you almost felt that they were being avoidant towards you here out of the blue. And I'm getting a very strong sense ukuthi they were not willing to speak to you and tell you truth. Because there too, nah. It's almost like they didn't want to tell you what was actually happening here. Spirit, what were they actually doing here? Just so that you have an understanding. They were just being indecisive. When I see this Two of Swords energy and that energy that I felt as I pulled this card, for one or two of you, it maybe got too real. It maybe got too real. A similar energy to a reading I did this week as well. Something got too real for your person here. And kwaba ukuthi manje ke ingathi akazazi ukuthi uyoma kuphi. And that's what created now the instability here between the two of you, because that's when you change from being the chaser to being the runner, because that energy will make you naturally unsafe. That energy will make you feel naturally unsafe towards you and your person, because when there's that uncertainty, esingayazi ukuthi siyaphambili noma siyemuva, are we a team, what are we? And then they respond, we are humans. Yeah, that's when you decide, no, you need to make a decision here. All right. In the near future, I just want to clarify as well this Page of Cups energy here. Why is this Page of Cups energy here? Tokos are there to Charles, right? This Page of Cups energy here is here because, wow, they miss your nurturing here. And I also get, whenever I get the Emperor here, I do get that your person could have had a very bad mother wound, all right? I do get they were raised also by a single parent, is what I'm seeing. For one or two of you, they were the only child, right? That I am seeing here, strong energy of that coming through. If they were not the only child, they were the one that were not treated the best, I don't want to call your person the runt of the litter, but they were not they were not the favorite child in the family here, is what I'm seeing here. All right. Kuthiwa, yes, he wasn't. No, there's a third party here. As there's a third party, there you are. There's whoever this person is, and there's my third party card, and there's the lovers there. There's the lovers there. Angithi ngishilo ukuthi inkulu ngathi into ayifihlayo lo muntu. There could be a whole family here. There could be a whole family here that they're hiding, and there could be a child here that they're hiding. But there's the lovers there, there's the lovers there. Njani? How? There's you there. Who's this? This is you. The Empress is you. The Empress energy. But who's the Queen of Wands? Banilo. Injalo Sivu, that's what I'm feeling here. Ikhona into ayifihlayo la, ikhona into ayifihlayo enkulu la. And ifuna ukuphuma this thing la ifuna ukuyifihla, because underneath the Three of Cups there's the moon there again. And underneath the moon there's the Two of Cups again. You can't make this stuff up. Even Nalapa in their lead energy, the underneath the moon energy, what are they hiding? There's the Two of Cups again. All right. With the Two of Swords that we just saw here, they don't know where to go, whether they need to come back to you or focus here, Laba Corner. They know that they're in hot water, Laba Corner, and they don't want to ruin this as well. But you are also here in the background here. But your intuition has been speaking to you here, collective. Your intuition is saying to me, no, Koko, we've been speaking to the collective. Strong Gemini, strong Taurus energy here. I'm seeing Scorpio, I'm seeing Sagittarius, I'm seeing Aries energy here in the major arcanas here. Can be any sign that you've been dealing with here, but those are the strong energies that I see here. Your most predominant thought here, you're saying to me here, Kodwa Koko mina ngiyayivala le chapter. The World card, you're saying to me, no, I'm going to need to be stubborn here. I need to stand on business here, because you know intuitively here, it's not it. This is not what you ordered. This is not what you ordered. But you're still looking back, The thing is in Warishaya, that's why I said you're in the Nine of Wands energy. You're still looking back. There's still some intrigue. There's still some almost like information that you still want to retrieve from this person. But your overall energy here, in 99.99999.9% yakho is saying here, it's over. You're closing out this chapter. But kona that 0.1, that is just almost eating away at you or gnawing at you here. Thokozela to Miss Nozida nje ndomdala. What I just want to know. Unfortunately, I don't have any current person. Shame, and you've got a lot of love for this person. A lot of love. A lot of love. A lot of love. You're giving me the energy here, Oguti. You manifested this. You're saying to me here, you saw a lot. You saw a detailed future here. 10 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. That is a lot of love. That is a lot of synergy there between the two of you here. That speaks about a lot of things that really gelled well between the two of you. Again, you're showing me the blended families here that worked well in the recent past here. For one or two of you here, it could be an office romance with the Eight of Cups being here. But enye into ibihlupha lana was that this person here was very manipulative towards you here with the Magician. I do see here this is again, typical of the collective unions here, something that you did pray for. Hey, something that you did manifest. Something here that you really truly wanted here. And it's a very difficult decision here for you. You're saying to me here, look at your face. You're saying, this can't be happening again, Gogo. I tried so much. I gave it my all. I was present all the time. I loved as best as I could. How is it that the outcome is still the same here? You had a lot of plans here. No, you had a lot of future plans here. Yeah, you're tired is tired here. I can see that. You're tired is tired. You're almost hearing here. You're also tired of the games that they kept playing here. You're tired of the games that they kept playing here. All right. And presently, you are as single and as ready to mingle as a Pringle. And it's a tasty. Ooh, look at those cards flying. Look at that. We've got the Wheel of Fortune there at the bottom of the deck. We've got the Knight of Wands to the Hermit. You're saying here to me, oh, I'd love nothing more than to break the silence here. I'd love nothing more as to engage and get back to where things were in the beginning, if we can work things out. But as things stand, we are bigelwa, man. This Hierophant, this Hermit rather, and this Knight of Wands. You've been assessing your person's movements for some time. This is you shining a light into their movements here. None. You are in this energetic confluence here of, you're saying to me, I didn't come to this decision easily, Gogo, at all. I didn't wake up one day and decide, this is it. You're saying to me here, you almost looked at a pattern. Togoza the Tumake consulting. You were looking at patterns here. You were silent about it. I don't see you confronting this person kakulu because you're avoiding this blowout or arguments here with this particular person here. At some point, you're saying to me here, there's also a stark realization of this person is immature for you. They may not necessarily be best suited for you as things stand. There's an element of where they want their freedom, and they are saying here they do want their freedom. In fact, they're going as far as saying that they want to have their cake and eat it too. Lots of pride, lots of arrogance here. Also from your person, I'm actually seeing from both sides, right? I'm seeing pride from both sides. Zindala Zombini, you're both on your high horses, knee too, and nobody wants to really retreat here as things stand. You're enjoying your singlehood here, but there's also the stark realization of, hey, it is an intense connection here. And there's that Nine of Wands that I felt a little bit earlier. It is a very intense connection here. It does give a lot of past life connotations. It's the kind of person that you meet and you feel, I know you, and I've known you all my life. And we're not doing this for the first time. This has happened before. There's just a clicking, there's just a knowing, there's just a hand in glove kind of energy here between the two of you here. Hey, the intensity of Parliament and Bonisayona. Why? I think it's the Parliament energy that's got you here in this energetic confluence. But no, this person here has betrayed you here. You're saying to me here, Koko, I know betrayal. It's not the first time. You're almost saying here, this is a repeat offender here. And now you're questioning yourself as to say, uzovuma kuze kube nini umanu xolisa turning the other cheek here. There's an aspect of understanding here. Sekufike lesa sikhathi where you need to choose yourself here. And for one or two of you, you've blocked this person. You're saying to me here, and wazi ukuthi mina ngimblockile for my own peace. I've had it. They can explain to the wall. You've been waiting patiently. They've been playing games with you here. And you're done. My NGs, let's clarify here your advice here being the Eight of Wands. Why is the advice here Eight of Wands here, Spirit? Ooh, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Four of Swords. Ace of Wands. Bottom of the deck is the Strength card here. Two eights. Two eights give us a 16 here. We've got this energy here of, you know, this Queen of Pentacles here in reverse. I don't get that the Eight of Wands speaks about you engaging with this person at all. I don't get that at all with this energy here. I do get there is tension and friction here. It's almost like Spirit is saying here, maybe deal with that, but I also don't get that. Very, very, very strange energy here. But the Queen of Pentacles in reverse speaks about you being aware that there's an imbalance here between you and your person. There's a lot of suspicion. There's a lot of uncertainty here. You've self-neglected for one or two of you here because of this union here. And actually, I feel that Spirit is saying here, it's time that you guys have that tough conversation. Rather, so for your healing, not even rather, for your healing and allowing for you to have a fresh new start with somebody else here. Outside of that ambit, I don't feel this is an energy where Spirit is saying to you, reconcile, because you're already saying here, kunzima. And it's already ready, nzima, right? So with that being said here, collective, I feel that for you to allay the anxiety that you're experiencing, because even then, the nine of swords there, you're going to perpetually be in this anxious state here with this particular person. Earlier style, I tell you, also true is that mina I am Ramdomdala. If he's quiet, I am quiet. Right? Because they're too tabile key. All right. Tutsepi baby, do send me a direct message. We'll do a reading for you there, Mdomdala. I don't answer on the live. When I'm on the live, I don't take any personal questions. I do a collective reading here. And in Zulu man, yona need to, because there's still this energy. Your energy keeps saying to me here, hey Gogo, I really don't want to let this person go. I really don't want to let this union go here. But this person leaves me no other option here. No other option here. Underneath the Strength card here, you're still deciding, actually. And Spirit is actually giving you time as well to take your time. I don't see any pressure as the Eight of Wands would usually suggest as per normal. That's fast-moving energy. It's actually the second fastest moving energy in the tarot deck. But yeah, if you are looking for an opportune time to speak to this person for the purposes of you allaying your own anxiety, allaying your suspicions, allaying this uncertainty that you have, and trying to get to a place where it's going to facilitate and benefit your healing, that's what is being advised here at this present moment in time. Let's find out who Ubanilo. Why is this Page of Wands here? Why is the Page of Wands here, Spirit? Hey, why namswagahu Page of Wands? It's the truth that you want to know. There's that Empress again. There's definitely something deeply spiritual about what's happening between you and your person as I pick up these cards. No matter, it's almost, or what I'm hearing is that no matter how strenuous, complex the dynamics are, this situation is almost saying this is something that is out of your person's hands. It was going to play out the way it was going to play out. It was going to play out how it was going to play out. It is definitely a karmic union here between the two of you here. And hey, as guys, ngiyazama ukubaleka kule ndaba yengane, but you know, the emperor is always pregnant, and the page of cups does represent a child. For one or two of you could be suspecting ukuthi khona ingane ayimithisile emsebenzini or somebody that they work with. They did initially show that energy of Three of Pentacles ukuthi bebanyamalala. La banyamalala khona, laba babhizi khona, laphana ejimini ikhona into ekhona laphana. And you're seeking this truth here. Uyabikelwa, but you're seeking this truth. But angeke ngimbhace amafutha engulube angayidlanga, but there are a lot of telltale signs here. This energy is very loud. So goes there to Moira. Esbosh, that you confronted him. Uthi hayi no. Wabona kahle uthi no, you guys are not meeting eye to eye. Yeah, I see. Yeah, you're gonna make a decision here, collective. Yeah, you're making a decision here. You're saying to me here, again, Gogo, I've already made the decision. The reason why your energy is still present here is for you just to get some form of truth and closure. For one or two of you, a bit of comfort here. For one or two of you here, also balancing yourself here, because kunzima nje ukuhluthuka with this energy here. Your hopes and fears being the Six of Wands. I don't feel that the Six of Wands is in application here to your union. Queen Emate, my ancestors told me about the baby. Hey, we've got the Knight of Pentacles sideways, clarifying the Six of Wands. We've got the, oh gosh, no, that's a lot. No, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. You're saying to me here, you are unofficially but officially stopping any efforts in terms of watering this garden here. You've been overburdened and your intuition has been speaking to you on overdrive. I'm looking at how you're holding this tarot here. You're saying to me here, the Torah, that i411 le bengiyidinga gogo sengiyayazi, and I'm not going to tell this person what I know. Instead, ngifuna yena azikhulumele ngomlomo. This reading is basically saying here, you know what is happening here, collective. You've slammed the brakes, and the reason why the Knight of Pentacles is in sideways is because Norma, like I've said, you're saying that it's over, but kusasekhonyana lana ofuna ukuneliseka wena emoyeni wakho mangibeke kanjalo. But you know that the outcome here cannot be anywhere forward, because it's definitely going to put you there in that Nine of Swords energy there. All right, let's clarify there the Nine of Swords. Sivale. Sivale. Thokoza there to Iza. Hey, Marcos. Yeah, Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords, that just concludes the reading. Yeah, closure is needed here. Look at that. Look at that. You're almost saying here, and that's why the challenge was the Fool. You know that the reading has come full circle. The challenge there is the Fool there. It's like, we cannot do this again. This person here overstimulates your your parasympathetic nervous system here, to the point where you feel like you're saying to me you've tried to cope enough times, you've drank enough, you've smoked enough, you've distracted yourself enough, you've gone to counseling for one or two of you enough, you've done your part. You've done your part. And right now, ke pheto ke tu, you know, No, now Kipetukitu. Now I feel that you're going to be focusing on working on yourself here. All right, let's get some closing shadow messages here from your person here, the collective. I guess muzwa ukuthi bathini. I'm going to get shadow messages here from your person. If you were dealing here with a Taurus, Taurus wants you to know that I'm finally ready to put the past behind me and let go of all the people and situations that are toxic. I'm creating space for us. Interesting. Death card twice. Interesting. Death card twice. And with the death card representing Scorpio, again, this is a Taurus here that's hiding a lot of things here from you. But they're saying here, I'm finally ready to put the past behind me and let go of all of the people and situations that are toxic. I am creating space for us. The ex of mine is a Taurus and we need to talk. If you were dealing here with a Virgo, Virgo says here, Six of Swords. I'm finally leaving behind my old ways. Bonke bayajika manje. How? Bayengilungise this thing here kwa-TikTok. Konje bathini? Wajika manje udludlu waba udladla. Wajika-ke manje udludlu waba udladla. Bathi, I am finally leaving behind my old ways of thinking and opinions of others. It's not easy to do, but I know it's for the best. That's if you were dealing here with a Virgo. If you were dealing here with a Capricorn, Capricorn wants you to know here, I'm amazed of how well you understand my feelings without me saying a thing. Your heart is so warm that it melted mine. Yeah, there's that cup, that Queen of Cups energy again. So Capricorn still wants to work on this, and Capricorn is giving me that they are obsessed in a way. You know, they do embody the devil energy. So obsession becomes easy at times. You know, easier than other signs. Not excluding any other sign, because all signs have the capacity to be obsessed. But what I am feeling here from if you were dealing here with a Capricorn is that they are finding it extremely difficult here to move away from you. It's almost like they know that they're in the wrong, but at the same time, like I said a little bit earlier, the situation that they find themselves in, it's almost like it feels like they had no control here. It's almost like what happened between the two of you had to happen. Heavy read, heavy read, heavy read, heavy read. Okay, we'll do fire. We'll do water, and then we'll do air, right? So if you're dealing here with a Sagittarius, Sagittarius wants you to know, I'm ready to take a leap of faith and jump into the unknown, and this was your challenge here, the Fool again, all right? For the first time in my life, I allow myself to have faith and trust God here. So Sagittarius here has a lot of faith here in the union between the two of you. We did see a lot of fire energy in essence, right? So, yeah. Bonke seba ready. They were on the fence, suddenly seba ready, manje, right? If you're dealing here with an Aries, Aries wants you to know here, the connection I have with you is so deep and profound on all possible levels, intimately, spiritually, emotionally, and intellectually. Ooh. Awuqedile Aries, baleka. I feel that your Aries is a smooth talker. They're reminding me of somebody. They're a smooth talker here. Run. Run. Let me read that again. The connection I have with you is so deep and profound on all possible levels. Intimately, spiritually, emotionally, and intellectually. They've covered all your bases. Mabaqeda, then they take control of the situation. Okay. So, hey, guys, good luck. Good luck there. If you were dealing there with the Aries. If you were dealing here with a Leo, I'm hearing very prideful energy as per Leo. Yeah. I keep delaying leaving my comfort zone of bad habits, but Now all has fallen apart and I'm forced to face my pain in a rough way. Okay. So Leo, there is an acceptance here. Uh, yeah, if you're dealing with a Leo, I get quite strongly that things are over here between the two of you. That there's no room, there's no wiggle room. Leo is a fixed sign, right? Once a fixed sign makes their mind up, that's it. Once they decide, okay, it's over, it's the only black card. Wonke la makhadi lakhona. These ones are, okay, this one was an ending, yeah. These ones, lava is like a maybe. But 1, 2, it's definitely a full stop there, right? So we started off here with Earth sign, so that was Taurus. Yeah, Taurus is also a fixed sign there, so that's why death is there. Not surprised. Major arcana energy there. Not surprised. So we did Earth, we did fire. We're going to do water here. If you were dealing here with a Pisces, Pisces says, yeah, I'm grateful for everything in my life, especially you. I want to enjoy more happier times together and make love all night. Okay, Pisces is always dreaming. Pisces always fantasizes, so that energy there does not surprise me. As well, your Pisces could also be indulging heavily in alcohol during this period with that Nine of Cups energy and also trying to keep secrets away from you during this period. If you were dealing here with a Cancer, Cancer is quiet, shy and J silent mode, Lapana. I no longer seek answers from others and I'm starting to appreciate the knowledge that is inside of myself. I can now see the real truth. I wonder what they're on about, but now that's also a major arcana. So if you're dealing here with a Cancer, your Cancer is also pulling back and mirroring your energy back to you. If you were dealing here with, that was Pisces, with Scorpio. Scorpio, I want to include you in my projects. I want to collaborate with you in a financial way. I can see us as a power couple. So Scorpio still has a lot of faith here between the two of you here, but I do feel that Scorpio is working an angle here. I do get that they could have intentions. I do feel there could be intention energies there. They really want to speak to you, though. Scorpio really wants to speak to you. And then lastly, if you were dealing here with an Aquarius, Aquarius wants you to know here, the Page of Swords, they are stalking the living hell out of you, Aquarius, in as much as they may pretend that they're not. Aquarius is saying here, I am becoming more curious about you and who you really are, but also I feel inspired to learn new skills and to read more books here. All right, so that's Aquarius there. It's almost giving the energetic confluence of them saying, in as much as they could go into the third party, which does feel like an Achilles heel to this Aquarius that you're dealing with here, they are not going to do that. They're going to take some time to themselves. It's almost like a self-restraining energy after the fact. Look at that Ten of Swords. We're almost saying after the fact. They did betray you, so the betrayal is still there. So was it there to Isabella? We're dealing here with a Gemini. Seems like it's a very famous Gemini. Somebody here is very popular. They're saying here, I wish I could take all the words I said to you. I get very angry when someone doesn't agree with me and I act impulsively. Five of Swords. Yeah, typical of Gems, right? Yeah, very intellectual energies, air signs. Their brains work very quickly, very quickly, and they can say some things that can, as ozozikhumbula impilo yakho yonke. That's me, Mdumdala. And if you were dealing here with a Libra, the King of Swords energy here, they're saying here, I am starting to feel more confident in my own power and in my own decisions, and I can see clearly what actions I need to take. Bottom of the deck, There's a lot of confusion here. Since I can't control you, I prefer to daydream of perfect interactions between us where you agree with me. And that's the overall energy here between the two of you here. Hey, collective, it does give a lot of energy of it's finished for now. I don't really get the it's finished indefinitely. I don't get that, collective. I get that you're upset. I get that you're going to be choosing yourself. But that nine of wands came out one too many times. And even if while I close this reading here, I'm still feeling the energy here. Ukuthi ingati, there is some interest. Enizama ukuthi nibe nayo ukuthi this union lena izame man nenizame kokugcina right now. Hey, right now you're saying to me, Gogo, I know ukuthi my decision is I'm out of here. Okay, cool, I'll accept that. And I won't even argue that. But enye engingizwayo futhi is that you're still open here to giving this person a chance in the very near future. Once things have settled down here, mhlawumbe mase ungasakwatanga, maybe 3-6 months from now, yeah, I don't see this being the end. I don't really get that this is the end here between the two of you. But for now, it's almost like a pause for now. So for now, you're done. Now, absolutely. If you say to me, mina ngikhathele mina ukujolelwa, ukuchithelwa, ungimgwadisile, it's like one of those unions where even years can pass here between you and this person. That's how intense this union is. I do get that. But let's just do an extended reading here just for laughs and giggles. Especially for those that are not in contact here with this person here. Let's find out here from Spirit some pertinent questions that you might be interested in finding out. Yeah, but remember, guys, in as much as I'm saying it's a pause, right? Everybody has got free will, right? So masesifika futhi isikhathi la manzi amakhona futhi nobabili, then you can still say no, you're still standing on business. Thokoza there to Miss D, to DK Licious. Right, what's currently going on in this person's love life right now? There's a lot going on here. Look at that. There's a third party energy there. It's almost like babanje on both sides, You're confronting them, they're also being confronted there, and they still very much are in love with you here. This person here needs to really grow a pair, go to this bridge, cross the bridge, and then go to this tower and dismantle it and choose one. They can't have both their cakes and eat it. It's still giving me that both they want to have their cake and eat it at the very same time. Do they miss you? Absolutely. They miss you to the point where they are also willing to go to counseling for the both of you here. They're saying here, if needs be, let's get the third party here. Let's get family members involved. Let's get professionals here involved between the two of us here. This cannot end like this. And for one or two of you saying, but Gogo, uthulile mos, akakasho lezinto lezo zishoyo. That's what they're contemplating on. That's why they're silent there, but they don't know how they can present it. At the very same time, they do have this very complex issue in the immediate sphere here, where there's this other person, then there's you. I'm hearing for one or two of you, bakadiwe, so they can't even come to you, bakadiwe. Babakadile kuthiwa Gogo, he did book us for family counseling. Yes, thokoza mntu omdala. Thokoza that you Black Spider. Do they love you? Do they love you? They are not sure. They are not sure if they love you. Yabana, this juggling energy here. This is someone here who is. There is love. Is there love? Yes. But do they love you exclusively? No, because they're juggling you. There's definitely a third party there. That is further confirmation there. But will they regret how they treated you? I feel they're going to keep it to themselves. The high priestess is somebody here that's not going to be forthcoming with information here. This is somebody here that's going to keep this information to themselves. Let's clarify the high priestess here. Moving on to calmer waters. Let's get another card. The Empress. It's giving a big yes. It's giving a big yes. Yes, they do regret how they treated you. They do. But their pride and ego won't allow them to show you that with this high priestess energy here. And it's almost like also them trying to maintain control, because I'm almost hearing if it's almost like they'll be bazovuma icala if they do that, if they show regret, if they show remorse, if they show any form of softness or weakness here, it makes them automatically guilty. So it's almost like they're trying to avert a guilty verdict here. All right. Will they apologize to you in the near future? Will it be sincere? No. I don't see them apologizing to you here, collective, in the near future. The Tower card, in fact, if anything, the little that is left, I don't see them telling you what you want. I see someone here trying to be smarter than you. Yeah. Somebody who is still very much in the ego, very arrogant, very immature. You know the truth, but they're going to try beat around the bush. There you're saying here, you already know the truth. You already know the truth here. You've already made this decision here. Some of you have already had those dreams, like you did say a little bit earlier here. I'm seeing that energy come back. Now, this was a very deeply spiritual connection here between you and this person here. All right, number Sibupige. Are they in love with someone else? Well, of course they are. And the Emperor energy does speak about a more solidified union here. It does give here a divine masculine energy here that they're busy with here. Empress and Emperor energies are the divine union here, the amalgamation of all the kings and queens in one here. So as things stand here between you and your person, it's almost like collective. You feel this, but you can't see this. For one or two of you, you feel this energy, but you can't see this energy. And it's frustrating the hell out of you here. Right? So yes, the Emperor energy, yes, they are in love with somebody else here, but they are trying to hide their hand here from you. They are really trying to hide their hand here from you here. Interesting. Are they intimately involved, though, with this person? I think that's also quite important to find out. Are they intimately involved? And as much as they're a couple, was there any intimacy here? No. But I'm shy sandla. Now I'm shy sandla. But it makes sense here because those cups have fallen off there. Now but I'm shy sandla. So they're swimming in the same frustration. Noma shadile Queen Bre, ushaya isandla laphana. Ufaka isandla laphana in the cookie jar, bathi lutho. We're closed today and tomorrow. In fact, you can sleep in the couch. No, they're not getting any at the present moment in time. How will this other connection play out since your connection didn't work out? I see this person losing this connection as well. I see this person losing this connection as well. If they're married, like Queen Brie was saying, it's going to be those empty marriages where and it becomes just just such a mission here to divide assets and to traumatize the kids and to start life afresh. It's like it's going to be that brother-sister union there where omunyulale kamerin lakhe, omunyulale kamerin lakhe, and it's going to be a cold war there. It's going to be a cold war there. And I do see that whoever they're with there, that other wife, is going to be rubbing it in this person's face here, is just saying, Mabatola Bandabasha. They're going to know about it. They're not going to hide it. They're going to really try to embarrass this person. You know, if the Four of Pentacles is upright, that's somebody who's still going to be able to hold on to things come hell or high waters. Mbona aphunyukelwa izinto zakhe, this person wakho here, collective. As I always say, you chase 2 rabbits, you catch none. You chase 2 rabbits, you catch none. What actions will they take towards you here in the near future? They will come back. They will come back to you, groveling. Sebabuya manje sebakhumbula ukuthi who you are in their life. They'll come back to you very nurturing. They'll come back to you. Lobo, the person that you fell in love with, I see the person that you fell in love with coming back to you, in a manner of speaking, not who they've become now. So the person that you fell in love with is the person that is going to come back to you here. I see them also going to be experiencing a lot of financial instability in their energy, especially if this person you're dealing with was very materialistic. All right. Lenda bayak of wanting to babizani, having the bread buttered on both sides. No, it's not going to work for this person here. If you guys were to have a reconciliation, would this lead to a committed relationship as the final question here? Absolutely not. Look at that King of Swords. You're saying to me, Lord Tokoko. Lord, you're saying to me, no, you are tapping out here. And there, the King and the Queen of Swords, you're both saying here, no, iphelala. Iphelala. All right, that was an interesting reading of the collective. Wow, thank you so much, everybody, for the likes and the shares and the follows and the gifts. You guys are absolutely amazing. I feel these are energies for now, like I said a little bit earlier here, collective, you know. The energies and the tempers are still high, the anger is still high, the wound is still fresh. I feel at a later stage, you may feel you may have a change of heart here, but right here, right now, 2026 June 4. What's the day today? You're very clear. You're saying to me, Lutho Mdomdala, Lutho. I think you've learned this lesson here. You're saying to me here, I think I've learned my lesson here. All right, let's get you some closing angel whisper cards here. Right. Oh, Bonas Bezul. Okay, so the first card here, right, is duality. Within you are shadows of dark and beams of light. The divine is reminding you to embrace the duality that is your individual spark. The spark is being ignited and is ready to illuminate the path ahead. Your affirmation this evening is, I fully embrace who I am and allow change where it is needed. I trust the duality in me. And we're definitely in Gemini season, right? And at the top or the bottom of the deck, as it may here, 1515 is your angel number this evening, creativity. Keep accessing the creative connection that you feel to the divine. The whispers speak through your creative connection, allowing you to express the beauty that is within you and connects you to the love that is all around you. The affirmation this evening is, creativity is my birthright. As I express my creativity, I feel a beautiful flow of love and connection. Beautiful there, collective. Right, let's get you a spirit oracle message here for you. Ay, my gosh. Spirit, clear, concise messages here for my collective. What do they need to know here for their highest and greatest good? For one or two of you, I feel that you are under some form of, it's like a monitoring spirit. Iphinde futhi ibe observational, this spirit here. But there's a very heavy energy here around your energy. Nonetheless, your oracle message this evening here, whatever you've been putting off, don't procrastinate any longer. Tackle that long overdue project you will feel better once you begin. Start with one thing at a time. Thoughts and ideas not acted upon are just laying in wait. You can do this, especially if you're going through a very deep transition here in your life. And at the bottom of the deck, we've got what areas of your life are you avoiding? Are they causing you to be upset, causing you to get worried, disrupting your sleep? If so, those are the areas you need to focus on. As much as you don't want to, it is necessary. Tackle your demons head on. Don't allow them to rule you for 1 second longer. I think that's the best advice that you can have here, collective. And as we know, that demons become stronger if you feed them fear, right? But if you stand your ground and you tackle them head on, like the advice says here, they're done. They're done. Strip them of their power, reclaim your authority, right? Stand in your divinity and in your power. Let's give you some closing angel messages as well. Oh, okay, we're done. So you can choose card number 1 as your angel message, card number 2, or card number 3 here. And then bottom of the deck, you're going to have card number 4. And we're going to also answer your yes no questions here. So if you've got a yes no questions here, hey Gogo, I've started pushing my projects, and after trying for so long, I'm actually starting to see movement. Somebody needed to hear and see that. All right, we're done here, right? So, question number 1, question number 2, question number 3, or question number 4 being yes no answers here. So you can ask your angels 4 questions, 1 question, 3 questions, whatever comes to you first. If you chose card number 1, your angels are saying here abundance. Okay, Kano D, abundance is coming. All right, so abundance energy here is coming here, and they're also being very clear with abundance is in many forms. This can be an abundance of time, an abundance of love, not only just money, abundance of health. So abundance is broad, abundance of knowledge, spirituality, wisdom, growth. Those are the things here. So it's not just encapsulated in a mali, a tangible. Right? If you chose card number 2, forgiveness. The most powerful thing that you can do for another human is to forgive them. Forgive them for they do not know what they do. Bandabatala. Forgive them for they don't know what they do. You don't need that additional karma on you. Card number 3, reconsider. For 1 or 2 of you here, there's something that you possibly are busy with here. You are not certain what Zagalani. Spirit is possibly saying here, reconsider there. Right? It's saying here, make a head over heart decision there with that sword. And once again, you guys are saying here, communicate clearly. So if you're manifesting anything, communicate clearly. Right, let's go into your yes no questions here. If you chose card number 1, your angels, your guides are saying here no, right? Losing part of yourself, missing pieces, gone away here. If you chose card number 2, your guides and angels are also saying no, you would be burning through money for poor investments. This thing could make you go broke. If you chose card number 3, if your question was number 3, it's also a no. Misled by false signals, stay clear. Is it going to be a real flush of no's today again? No. The 4th answer is yes. Right? Raising to the challenge, floating on air, and advance. Collective, thank you so much, everybody, for the likes and the shares and the follows and the gifts. You guys have been absolutely amazing. As I usually do in the evenings as a spiritual conduit. Hey, let me clear my throat. Hey. Do know here, collective, that God, your guides, and your angels love you dearly. And as I always do, for those who did not receive their good nights, your I love yous and your I miss yous, receive them from me. May you have yourself a very good night. and know that I love you. I miss you, and you are special to me. Hey, abafuni nginitshele. And there's now a frog there's a frog in my throat. Megan is in long. Such an interesting thing. Abantu bazonda izinto ezingekho. People can hate the mere fact that the collective loves me. I mean, njani? Are you okay? Are you okay? That doesn't make sense. Yeah, anyway. With that being said, collective, have yourselves a wonderful evening. So, phinde sibonane bantu abadala ethubeni. Cama kubantu abadala.